Good morning, ZZ Tribe. Hey, you know what we do, y'all. We come in, we take off our shoes, we leave that negativity outside, we bring the positivity in, and we have a good time. We know what to do, so let's get it done so we can come on in, y'all. I missed y'all. Dang. Yes, we here now. So today, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to come on in here and let's get the party started. You can also, if you're a YouTuber, small, large, big, whatever, I'm welcome. And to my ZZ tribe, welcome, and thank you for coming back. And also to my new subscribers, come on in and get you some, honey. Come on in, y'all. And you know what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the scarf with the double tie knot at the top, uh, which I like to wear my scarves because I do, excuse me, I do work from home. And the reason I wear my scarf sometimes is because it keeps the headset from picking at my hair at the top. You know, my hair gets caught in it. And then I do like to have my hair closed in because of the coronavirus, and also because I'm keeping positive for Black Lives Matter. And this is why I wear my scarves, in case in case you care or want to know. Hi, First. Good morning, sis. Thank you for coming in. We got a celebrity. We got a celebrity. We got a celebrity in the house. Hey, and she clicked like, hey, hey, hey. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I really do. You are a celebrity in my book. Okay, I don't like to use the word fan, but I mean you are a angel. You help people, and I love that. I am a nurturer. So when people help people, that to me is a great thing. I can't do no cheers, but I can do a little singing, and you might not like my singing, but it's coming from the heart, coming from here. I think my heart on that side. What was coming from the heart? Let's do like this so I don't mess up. But um today, y'all, we're gonna be talking about small space organizing. And even if your space is not small, we're still going to talk about organizing. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about feng shui and purging. So today is going to be kind of like on the same level, because if you organizing, I do believe that you're going to have to purge some things. Now, unless you need all the things you have. I'm good, Miss Byrne. I'm good this morning, and I hope that you are the same. I'm feeling good today. Um, of course, I'm older, so I don't know if that's the reason why, but I do feel like I get in my feelings a little more with everything that's going on around the world with coronavirus, and just being I'm working from home. So just hearing people throughout our chat at work talking about, coronavirus, or people not taking it serious, things of that nature. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. Y'all know I'll be all over the place. So, thank you, thank you. So, thank you, Miss Burns. So then, okay, so we're gonna talk about small space organizing. Okay, so I have a one bedroom, right? And recently, I've been thinking about I well, me and Alex. Alex is my partner. Okay, we have been thinking about. Well, I think it's more me than Alex. Okay, that's been thinking about this. I think I've been pushing it on her. But anyway, so I wanted to get a larger place because I work from home. Okay. So let me show y'all my work from home spot. That's my work from home spot. Okay. That's part of what we're going to be organizing. If y'all can see it, did y'all see that? Yeah. So we're going to be organizing that with the chords and stuff in the segments to come. Hey, come on in, come on in, come on in. Click a like, click a like. So we're going to be organizing that, and then definitely going to be organizing the kitchen. Now, as far as I have a drawer that I have like spoons, forks, knives, stainless steel straws, like things of that nature that you definitely don't want to be contaminated or touching other. things. So I have a spacer in my drawer for that. However, I do want to get that a little more organized and add to my collection of forks and spoons and knives. I don't know where they go, but they go. Okay. Excuse me. And then I have another drawer in the kitchen that's like a junk drawer, like place where I put my lighters, matches, things that I use, matches, or things that I use for my candles, and then scissors, like scissors for cutting for food, like if you're eating crabs or whatever. I put that in that drawer. However, I've thrown some other things in that drawer. So I need to go in there and get that. I want to get it all organized and everything to have its space. And then I have another drawer in the kitchen that is a all out junk drawer is what I call it. You just throw whatever in there, papers, whatever. I'm throwing it in there. Okay. So I want to work on getting all of that taken care of. And then y'all, hey, we haven't finished yet, but it's the infamous spice cabinet. I have a cabinet and there's two shelves. Uh, Thank you, Verns. Yay! Thanks for sharing me out. I appreciate it. You are awesome. Um, and then I have a cabinet that has spices. Okay, so the spices are not in any order. I don't know how I'm gonna do the spices, but I'll figure it out, and we'll do it together. And maybe you could come and you can share in the comments below. What is it that you struggle with organizing? Me, I struggle with once I get it organized, keeping it that way, putting things back the way they were, or putting things back because when I'm done, I'm like, oh, I'll just put this right here. I'll put it back later. Then I do it again and do it again. And next thing you know, I'm back where I started from, or I'm buying a lot of stuff because I can't find something right at the front of what I want, or and then I'm adding and it becomes clutter. And I don't like the clutter, but I'm living in that clutter in my cabinets. But I like to keep it clean too, clean and organized. So, but it's not organized like it should be. So we're going to be cleaning off the cabinets and getting it organized. Miss Veras, I know what you mean. I mean, it's hard to do. So we're going to try it and we're going to see if we can revamp this space. It's the name of your channel. I need to be junk closet number 2. So I got this book, y'all, Small Space Organizing. I got this book from the dollar store. So they have some things in here, some different ideas of how to organize. And you know what I found out? The main thing, like this right here. You see, can y'all see that? Okay. How they have these compartments here. So these are kind of larger compartments, if y'all can see that. Um, However, I think that does go with the it goes with the flow of what we're talking about, because even though you may not have this larger setup here in my closets, I can buy little small organizers and spacers and put them in the drawer. That way, when I go to put something back, I say, okay, this goes in this little organizer, and then that can keep the space cleaner because you can just open it out. If you want bags, you got your bags in your little organizer. You got whatever else all separated out, and excuse me, and have that in the right place. And then I also have a closet um, that can house some things as well. A pantry, I guess you want to call it a pantry, that I'll be cleaning out too as well. And like I said, my desk area, I sold the decor because I am a what do you call it, spontaneous person, and I was like, oh, I want this clutter. I'm selling it, so I sold that stuff. Now I got my stuff sitting on the floor. Really, really sorry. So that's what we're going to be doing as far as clutter, just getting it together. Clutter free space um, helps with the anxiety of what's going on now. And see, my closet is like this. Okay. It's kind of, it doesn't, no, it doesn't look like that, but it's about that size and space. So um, I'm going to be cleaning it up and getting it all ready and all neat and nice and stuff, because I want to we have to stockpile for what's going on now. You always have to keep plenty of stock. And every time I go to the store, y'all, I swear I have to buy some toilet paper. Are y'all like that? Every time I go to the store, I need some tissue. I don't go and buy a lot, but I like to have the tissue because I went through a time where we couldn't find any tissue. So I'm not trying to buy a lot at one time. I just go, each time they get the shipment, whenever they put it in, I'm hoping that's when I'm going. And then I try to buy paper towels, but Alex and I use a lot of paper towels, so we can hardly keep those. But um, yes, Miss Burns. So you know what I mean, right? So if I do go to the store, I'd like to get out there early when they open, get in there, get out, come on home because I'm high risk and I'm not taking no chances. I don't care what people are out here saying. I'm trying to be safe and I can only take care of me. And I get so upset because um I see people not being careful. They're not giving you your 6 feet, things like that. If the stores are okay, great. That's what I'll do. And then that way I can stock up more. And then once I clean out some space, then I can put excuse me, I can organize my stockpile. Yeah, I have allergies. And in the morning I'm coughing or you can hear it in my nostrils or whatever, but it clears up. So that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna make sure I get everything all together and spaced out and then do some oh yeah. Okay. Okay, Burns. Yes. That's right. And you need to protect your immune system. You know what I'm saying? I'm diabetic and I have high blood pressure. I had I don't know if I told you all this before, but I had lost a lot of weight and I gained some of that weight back, which is natural because when you're losing weight, you eat less, and then when you go back to your normal routine, you start to eat a little more. Life happens, you stress, whatever happens, and then you gain a little weight back. So now I've been on this journey to gradually stop eating as much. I have an addiction to carbs. I like carbs whenever I'm going through whatever. So that's off subject, but I mean, it is what it is. So that's what I've been doing, trying to eat better. And then I'm going to try to incorporate some exercise. I bought me a yoga mat so I can do yoga, help the stress. And then that's why I'm doing this segment on decluttering and organizing because I feel like if the space is in a good place, if you have your space organized and set the way you want it set, then you don't have to worry as much about being stressed or I mean you feel more peaceful. Like we were talking yesterday about what makes you feel yes ma'am. Yes ma'am, Miss Byrne. We were talking about yesterday what makes you feel at peace when you come through your door, like when you've been out. Some people said they're puppies. Like me, I said just saying that the house is nice and clean. You don't want to come in from outside and then you see clutter. Not that you're not keeping your house clean, but clutter and clean is a different thing. You can have organized clutter, you know, and I found my lip gloss this time. Yeah, I ain't have to wait 2 days. But you know, it's just all about making your space the best that you can make it because what if we have to quarantine again or I mean, whatever the case may be, you want your space to be together. Yeah. So you want your space to be together. You don't want to um be in a space that cause you stress and anxiety because we stressed and anxious enough, y'all. We really are. So um with that said, we're going to start organizing and getting um, everything kumbaya, everything all peaceful, and where we can have good prayers, whatever your desire is as far as prayer, um, and meditating. Okay, you can meditate. Well, part of prayer is meditation. You're in a place of peace, calm. So you want to be able to have a space to do that, and you want that space to be clean and clutter free, where you can, like I said, leave that negativity outside. That's why we take our shoes off when we come in, because we leaving that negativity outside. And sometimes you have that negativity on your shoes or your clothes. Some people take their clothes off when they come in, and they don't, people don't sit on their bed with their clothes that they wore outside, or they don't like to sit on their furniture. They change and they put on their house clothes, is what what my foreparents call it, or my parents or grandparents, they call it their house clothes. Yeah, don't sit on that bed in those street clothes. Yes, ma'am. Change those clothes, or they would have clothes for certain things, church or whatever, what have you, play clothes. It's just like that, to keep your peace. Yes, sage and positive affirmations. I have one of those for you all today that I'm going to share with you all when we make our coffee. That's right, Miss Vern. You are so correct. And I definitely believe in a higher power, and I'm always studying different religions and things like that. I was raised as a Christian, a Baptist Christian, and as a child, no one could beat me getting to church. I loved church. I loved church. And I had this lady at church. Her name was Sister Minton. She has since passed on. And she would always say, church is in your heart. As long as you got church in your heart, um, you're going to be all right. And you gather in numbers to share that with each other. And she explained that to me on the level that I could understand. And that made, and because I always wonder, I love to go to church. I love to mingle with the people. I love the service from beginning to end, from the prayers at the beginning of church to, um, saying goodbye, looking at your neighbors, shaking their hands, hugging people at church. I love it all. I loved it all. And this will be another story, y'all, but I'm veering off of the subject. But organizing is a complete cleansing of everything. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Rest in peace, Sister Minton. Yep. And she my son, this a funny story, but kind of not. But when Sister Mitten passed away, she had no children, right? And she loved my son. Now my son was a baby, and he was the only excuse me. My son is 35 now, so I'm tell you this is it's an old story, but my son, he struggled a lot when he was teething. His teeth, I mean, his gums gave him a lot of problems. So he would be whiny at church or whatever, and I would get up and walk him out or whatever. And the pastor said, "No, just let him stay in," and because they knew that I try to take good care of my baby. So Sister Mitten was a usher. If you know, a usher is like someone in church that it's like a person that welcomes you, and they might get you some water, or just to make you feel comfortable in the church building, and conduct the offerings, things like that in church. They to me, they were the glue along with the mothers in church. And Sister Mitten would get my son, and she was the only person that he would let hold him, because he's a mama's boy. Well, he let my mom hold him because of course, my mother was his grand mother, or my dad get him. And so um Sister Mitten would get my son and hold him and stuff. And then as he got bigger, he used to want to go by her house. And we would go by her house and visit her. He said, "Mama, let's go visit Sister Mitten." So as he got a little, he's about 4 or 5. And we go by there and we'll visit her. And then, when she passed away, he didn't understand death and dying. So we would go by there and he would say, "Ma, let's stop by Sister Mitten house." And I say, "Sister Mitten died, son." And he'd be like, "She died again, mama. She died again." And I'll say, when a person died, then you will not see them again until what we call the afterlife, or if when you go to heaven, hopefully you go to heaven, then you would be able to meet her again. And that's why people say that, I'll see you again one day. And he my son went through something, and he went through something. So that's why we cleanse, we organize, we love, and we share. And like I said, that goes with, maybe I'm not making a lot of sense, but hopefully you can follow me here. That goes with everything in your life, everything. And to this day, he remembers her because she made a mark in his life, and that's what I want to do. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Burns. Thank you. I don't know where that came from. It just came up and out, just thinking about all this organizing and stuff, because everything, she taught me that everything has a place, everything has a place. Your behavior has a place. Things in your home have a place. Things in your life have a place. She was also a mother in the church, and she was mentoring me as a young single mom. And I was married, but I was single. You know what I mean? Most of the time the woman takes care of things, but um, but anyway, um, that story, I mean, that touches me. I can see her now talking to us and telling my son to quit running, sit down, and he'll sit right on down. Yes, ma'am. So anyway, y'all, I get off subject, but the whole thing was just to talk a little bit about organizing. Not to just have a whole, we don't have to talk the whole video about organizing. Just, do you all have any things that have motivated you early on in life? Come on in, hit the like button. But anything that's motivated you to be the person that you are, as far as keeping clutter, or organizing, or de- decluttering your life, because I do it like once or twice a year. Really, I never noticed it before, but I've been thinking about it, and I do it a couple times a year. It'll get cluttered again. Oh well, and I'll do it again. Cycle of life. So that's it. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have anything to do. So that's it. And y'all know I love to talk. I don't keep a lot of people around. I don't have a lot of friends or anything like that. So when I'm talking to you all are my fam, and I appreciate that. I thank y'all for listening. Let me ramble, go through all different. I don't stay in one spot. That's just who I am. Some people stay on task. I don't. I'm okay with that. And I hope y'all okay with that too. Um, like I said, I enjoy where I am in life right now. I feel like I've done a lot of things. I started doing a lot of things later in life as opposed to earlier, and that's okay because I'm mature enough to accept those things right now and to be able to enjoy life more. I want the vlogs to be, once we can start traveling a little more, but in the meantime, while we're waiting for that to open up again, um, I'm going to be making this space as inviting as possible. Um, just redoing everything that, sometimes I want to just redo the whole space, and that's where I am. I'm going to be letting go a lot of stuff. And if you see a couple of my past videos, you can see where I sold a lot of stuff. I let go a lot of stuff. I still have some more stuff to let go. And that's what's up, y'all. That's what's up. So now we're going to make some coffee right quick before we get out of here, okay? And I'm going to take y'all with me. Hey, come on, y'all. We're going to the kitchen. I don't have the light on. Not at all. So today, let me show you what we're making. We have the Keurig here. Can you see it? And I'm making some Ghirardelli sweet and creamy. Can you see? So I'm gonna put that in a Keurig. We're gonna do a small cup because I don't drink it all. I only drink a couple ounces. Haven't had breakfast yet, so that's what we're doing. I make that coffee. And my cup, I'll show it to you when we're done here. It's coming, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry. There we go. I don't know what I was doing, y'all. I don't know. I love the sound of coffee and I love the smell of coffee. How about y'all? Let me bring it back a little bit. Okay, y'all, there we go. Let me tell y'all what happened yesterday, y'all. So you grab your coffee, Miss Burns. That's right. Come on. Yesterday, y'all, after I did the live stream, why did I waste coffee all on my rug? Let me show y'all my rug. Hold on. Let me set my coffee down and let me show y'all my rug. But Alex cleaned up the rug. Excuse the mess, y'all. But Alex cleaned up the rug for me because can you see how light that rug is? I waste coffee on this rug and you can't see it. She used the awesome baby. She cleaned this rug so good. And she knew I was upset. I was getting ready to cry. Because I was like, oh my God, I wasted. I wasted. Okay, y'all. So we back. So this is our affirmation. Thank you, Miss Burns, for today. Is you're one in a melon. One in a million. Okay. There you go. And this, we're going to taste this coffee. It's so hot, y'all. Miss Burns, you got your coffee? Come on. Do y'all know that song? I'll be watching do y'all watch Tabitha Brown? I think that's her name. But she always sings the song, Come On in the Room. That's what that remind me of when I asked Miss Vern, did she have a coffee? Y'all know that song? And I love gospel music and gospel songs. I do. I love it. This is so hot, y'all. So I'm gonna drop a thank you. Thank you, Miss Burns. Um what I'm going to drop a video later, or I'm going to put out a video, and we're going to talk about fall decor too. And I know, like I said, I have a lot of ideas in my mind. All of this is going to go with organization and cleaning and getting rid of stuff. I have a bunch of fall decoration that I had from last year. Not really decoration, but I kept the pumpkins. The other fall things I didn't keep. So, excuse me. I'm going to show y'all some pumpkins and stuff, and maybe I can use one of the pumpkins as a giveaway, and we'll have a drawing or something. I don't know the rules behind that, but I need to figure it out so that I can do maybe a drawing or something because I have these pumpkins and I'm just going to give them away. Usually, I give stuff away to my neighbor, so I'm going to save a couple and give them to her. Um, I love my neighbors. They're sweet people. They're young and they're sweet, and they leave me stuff on my door handle because we're social distancing, and I leave them stuff on their door handle like toilet paper and paper towels. Oh, I suck. So I leave that stuff for them. So um like I had a nice coffee table. I don't know if y'all saw that before, but it was gold and glass. Um and I paid like $10 for it or whatever. I gave that to them. And I'm gonna give her a couple of those pumpkins when I decide which pumpkin I'm going to keep for myself. I mean, not myself, for a giveaway. Okay. So y'all, I done talked y'all ears off. We had our coffee. We had our you're one in a million melon affirmation. Use that today. Say it over and over for your positivity. We've talked about organizing. We cried about Sister Mitten. Talked a little bit about my son. I don't know if you all knew I have a son. He's 35. Um, and we've talked about a lot of things. And I appreciate you all for coming. And I'm going to end this stream. I said I was going to come on here and do from 8 to 8:30, Monday through Friday. And I've kept my my promise since Monday, and I'm going to try to be consistent with it. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're going to talk about because I didn't write down any ideas or anything. I'm just doing what comes to my heart and sharing this information with you. And if you have any ideas, if you want to put your YouTube information over here in the comments. Please feel free to do that. If you have a playlist that you would like me to listen to, I'll do that too. I'm here for you. I feel like this is a community, a family community. Here at YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of great people on here that we can connect with, and I love to connect with new YouTubers, especially small YouTubers, because sometimes I can't find them when I'm searching or whatever. And when somebody else shares a YouTuber with me, I love that, you know. So um thank you, Miss Burns. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. You're awesome. And thank you everybody else that's gonna watch this later. And say my new page, VMC show. You can run the one videos only playlist named July videos. Yes, ma'am. I will do that as soon as I hang up from here, Miss Burns. I'm on my way over there to run the videos now. Okay. And as I always say, holla, love, peace, and hair grease. Mwah. See you all in the morning.